greatest digital asset ever created. I'm so glad I accumulated before the space got saturated. XRP the greatest digital asset ever created. Make the haters aggravated, get the spaceship activated. XRP the greatest digital asset ever created. I'm so glad.
What's goody? What's goody, everybody? Welcome back to the channel where you get your XRP, your crypto news in general. Woo! Oh boy, listen, I have been gone for a little minute, and that's okay. I mean, I've been so excited, I've been hype, I've been ecstatic, I've been rejuvenated, whatever you want to call it. You already know. If you haven't seen it, you better go Google it now. XRP back at I think it was $3.60 the last time I looked. I mean, now it's just dropped down and got its eagle on now, so it's like $6.20 if I'm not mistaken, from the recording of this video. But yeah, man, it's all smiles over here. It's always been smiles over here, even when we were down. But look at some of the videos that I do have right now. Let me turn up the brightness on this computer real quick and show you guys. But let me just play it. I can't understand anything that this man is saying right now, but he talking about XRP. So Frankfurt Stock Exchange says that Europe is testing the digital euro on the XRPL, and that XRP has the potential to reach $18 within the next days or weeks. So 2025 is going to be a huge win for XRP. Now, I don't want to go all into this video because obviously I don't know exactly what he's saying, but I can read his the captions at the bottom of the video, and obviously you can see XRP on the screen, right? So that's about a 3-minute video that you can listen to. But Europe, woo! I'm telling you, don't wait till it happens. All right. So breaking: Ripple banks to launch by November 29th, 2025. For $144 trillion market becomes accessible for XRP. Listen to this real quick. It's 10 minutes. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but
I'm going to be very brief in this video, but there's this article that came out that's extremely important, and then we're going to talk about Japan and all of the banks in Japan now using XRP. But let's start with talking about this article. Ripple's U.S. banking license decision set for November 29, 2025, and could unlock $155 trillion global payments market. What is this referring to? Well, this is referring to a license that Ripple had applied for, a banking license in the United States.
All right, now this says 144, but obviously on the article is 155. But this is a banking license that XRP, or Ripple, the company, has ordered years ago. And I don't know, man. Is this information true? You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel so I can bring you some more great news. All right, so this is the CEO of a German ventures capital firm predicts that XRP could become the world's reserve bridge currency. Now, if anybody has been following the trend, I said Germany, I then said Europe. I mean, don't let me get to China. Don't let me get to Dubai. A lot of these countries all see XRP at the end of the tunnel. Again, I do not understand what he's saying, but you can see XRP, well, Ripple, the company's on the screen, and then you can also see the translation of his wording at the bottom of the screen. All right, so moving along. Also, it says we've brought in nearly $100 billion in tariff revenue so far and are on track for $300 billion this year. So they saving money. Listen to this though, because you know the United States is all about saving that money.
Secretary, how much revenue have you raised so far from tariffs? I know that we saw a budget surplus in the Treasury in the month of June. Last time we saw a budget surplus was President Trump's first term. Is that largely because of the tariff revenue, and how much have you raised so far this year?
Well, we're closing in on $100 billion. I think we could annualize at $300 billion. So a way to think about that is that's roughly 1% of our U.S. $30 trillion GDP. So, you know, that is a big number, Maria, and we didn't get any credit for that in the CBO scoring. I don't agree with the CBO scoring, but CBO scoring did say that there's a chance over the 10-year window we could take in $2.8 trillion of tariff revenue. And the great thing about the June number was not only was it an increase in tariff revenue, we brought down expenses. So it was a great combination: lower expenses, higher revenues, and that's how we are going to get this budget mess that we were left with under control.
All right, man, this budget mess under control with these tariffs. All right, so I already said that XRP was taking a little dump. It said $3.27 from this recording, I guess, from when they took it. But everybody like, what the F just happened? They saying it's a rug pull, is XRP a scam, all this other stuff. But XRP has finally reached its all-time high, man. All-time high was like $3.25 or something along those lines, like 7 years ago, though. So what a time. So hey, somebody put in here, it ain't much, but I finally hit 2,000 XRP milestone, the hidden currency. So congratulations to whomever this is, Ripple Eagle, for hitting 2,000 XRP. And as you can see, 2,000 XRP is just simply $5,000. So having any XRP is an amazing accomplishment. So listen, don't count nobody bag, count your own bag. Just keep stacking, not financial advisor. All right, I want you guys to listen to this real quick because I know I'm not tripping. Is this AI video or is this real? Because listen, if you own XRP,
you said if you own XRP, you're already rich. Now that we're well into 2025, how much XRP do we need to become rich? What is your thoughts on that?
I think that's different for everybody, right? Everybody has different goals depending on what their vision for their life and their family is. I look at financial freedom or wealth as you have your expenses for your dream life. I would encourage people to write that down, whatever that is for you. For me, the financial freedom is you're making twice that amount from passive income. So you're putting your assets to work in a way where you may have some involvement. You might have to look over things on a regular basis, but you're not actively having to work and spend your time going somewhere and being under somebody else's thumb to make that money. So that number's going to be very different for everybody. I think you'll be able to earn somewhere between 8 and 12% fairly easily on your XRP. We already have strategies that we're putting it to work and should be generating even beyond that with the partners that we have. But conservatively, I think 10% a year is pretty reasonable, especially where interest rates are. And so whatever you think XRP is going to go to.
Yeah, whatever you think XRP is going to go to, I feel like just hold it strong, man. And I'm going to end you with this because DTCC will tokenize $100 trillion worth of assets in a blink of an eye on the blockchain. I want you to listen to him because this right here, if you don't know what DTCC is, it's almost like another type of BlackRock. They hold tons of assets. Listen to this real quick.
This example with real world assets, this is now a very real disruptive force to traditional finance. And for example, in our case, our focus right now is bringing $100 trillion worth of assets that DTCC is responsible for on chain. Many folks here may not know who DTCC is and what we're responsible for. We're the principal record keeper for the U.S. financial markets. So we are all publicly traded securities. We hold a principal record keeping role. We're responsible for T+1 settlement. We're owned by the major banks and institutions. So effectively, we're a DAO for the U.S. financial markets. We're determined T+1 settlement is not good enough. We're really looking to take advantage of real-time settlement from blockchain rails.
Real-time settlement.
It's our responsibility to bring those assets into the market. This example.
Man, I'm done for today. I hope you guys subscribe to the channel. There's so much information out here. Just go and get it. Go and look for it. Go and research it. Do not listen to what I say or anybody else say. Do your own due diligence. Man, XRP to the moon. I'm out. Peace.